Christine Ann Domestic Abuse Services provides shelter as well as outreach services for clients that live through or experience domestic abuse. And that could be partner abuse, it could be abuse from a family member. We also serve family and friends of those living through crisis. So we assist family members on how to talk to a friend or family that they may feel is going through a domestic abuse situation. We provide advocacy and education, community referrals to our clients. They can also stay here. We do have a 39-bed shelter. The shelter is really here just for emergency services. So anybody who needs to leave their current living situation because of a violent situation, they come and stay here. So it's usually for a shorter term, but we house people as long as there's a security need. We serve men, women, children. We have families that stay here, anyone that's fleeing a domestic violence situation. Obviously, we provide shelter for clients that need to flee their living situation, but we also have outreach services. So clients that maybe don't quite think that their relationship is abusive, or they're just not sure what to do, or they need some conflict resolution with their partner, we have advocates that can really help clients work through that. Some of those clients then decide that their situation could be unsafe and they will come into shelter, or we do have clients that just see our advocates for quite a while just to work through. They want to stay with their partner and they want appropriate, healthy relationship with their partner. We also have a youth team of 4 advocates that are in 9 area school districts throughout Winnebago County and Green Lake County. And they work with kids on anything from healthy relationships, how to be a good friend, into the more heavier subjects when they get into the high school on what's a true healthy relationship, making sure that there's no pressures to do something that maybe somebody doesn't want to do, keeping themselves safe. We also have an aggressive youth advocate. So she works with the teens that are maybe displaying some aggressive behaviors, and they're either self-identifying, or they might have a parent calling us or a school counselor calling us to say, hey, there's something not quite right here. So she'll do a group or one-on-ones with those kids that are really specifically targeted kind of as aggressors before it gets to the point where it's now law enforcement has to come in. So she works with them, tries to work out what's happening and why, and try to take more of a holistic, well-rounded approach to domestic violence and stopping it early. Jeremy Monette was a past board president of Christine Ann, and he wanted to make his legacy to give kids that stay at our shelter just kind of a fun place to stay. Oshkosh has a great park system, but because we run an emergency shelter where people are fleeing a violent situation and need that safety, they can't go to the park, or they may not be able to leave the premises for much more than work or school. So Jeremy wanted to really do something great for kids of all ages and abilities. Sadly, 2 years ago, he passed away in a plane crash. So his friends came together and wanted to, everybody who knew Jeremy knew that a plane crash wasn't going to stop his dream. So his friends continued that dream on, raised money, and really we let the guys decide what they thought Jeremy would like to see happen here. So they worked with us and RH Designs and came up with this completely custom, it has to fit between our trees, tree house, as well as a half-court basketball court. So kids, teenagers, even staff sometimes come out and play a little ball if we need a little self-care. But it's fun, and it's fun to interact with the kids. So we have a rather large youth program. We have 4 advocates that work just strictly with youth, and they'll come out here and they get kids talking when they're playing basketball, and when kids are playing, that's when kids reveal and talk and work through a lot of stuff. So that alone has been a godsend for us. You can go to our website, which is www.christineann.net. And we have a wealth of information for anyone that's looking for friends or family, for someone who thinks that they might be in a situation. We have our events, we have how you can help, we have volunteer information there, and We have a 24/7 hotline, so somebody will always pick up when you call. 920-235-5998. Our phone is available 24/7 for questions, for just talking through something, if they need to come into shelter, if they want to drop a donation off, it's for everything.
Oshkosh Today was supported in part by the Friends of OCM, Aurora Healthcare, 855 Northwest Haven Drive, and House of Flowers, 1920 Algoma Boulevard.